What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a really long time since we've done a van build video and it's really popular on the channel, but today I've got an update. Now unfortunately we're starting 2022 with some really bad news. The van is dead, Bernie's dead. We sent it in for its MOT because it was due and we didn't want to keep working on it while it didn't have an MOT because we didn't know whether we'd invest loads into it and then it would fail and we'd have wasted loads of money. It came back with loads and loads of problems. Although it had all these problems, we did get quoted around £750 to repair it, which between two people wasn't that bad and we were considering it. So, problem solved, right? Well, not quite. We did get advised by the mechanics that it wouldn't be reliable to drive around Europe and that they advised getting rid of it. So what did we do with the van? Well, we had it scrapped, not by choice, but you know, these things happen. And we didn't actually get that much for scrapping it, which is the biggest letdown of all, because the amount of time and effort we put into it, and then it just went to scrap. So, how much money have we lost in total? Now, this is a painful one. So I'm going to run through the numbers now of what we paid for the van, what we invested in the van, and then what we got back, and we'll tally it up and we'll get a total loss. So originally we bought the van from London and we paid £3,695 for it. Then we invested around £2,055 in just bits that we needed to do it up, such as tools, parts, and all the other stuff that you've seen us put in those videos. So that brings us to a total of £5,750 invested in the van. Now fortunately that wasn't each, that was between two of us, so it isn't as bad as it does sound at first, but it is still really bad when we get down to it. So we got £650 for the scrap of the van. We also sent back the media centre, which got us another £280. And we also have £600 solar panels that are lying around that we're trying to sell, but I'm not going to count them yet because until we sell them it is a loss. Adding up the £650 and the £280 and taking it off the total that we invested, that gives us a loss of around £4,818, which when you split between two is around £2,409. We both lost each. Now that is ridiculous money. The things we could have done with that money, could have travelled around Southeast Asia for a couple of months. It was a really big hit, and to be honest, the van was scrapped at the end of last year, but I've only got around to making the video now just because of how let down I was at the situation. And although it doesn't get to me, I don't think about it, but I just didn't want to make the video about it because we had invested so much time, energy and money that making the video and ending it kind of made the fact that it got scrapped even worse, because now I have to actually end it properly. But it is what it is, and it wasn't all a loss. We learned things from it, but the main takeaway is the DIY experience we got on the van. We got to have a go at things like wiring and welding, although you've seen our welding, and yeah, it wasn't very good, but that's something that we hadn't done before and we got to give it a go. Another thing we learned that I advise you to do if you ever decide to do this with a van is, no matter how good the MOT history is, because ours was really good, make sure you get a professional to check over the van and give it the all clear before buying it, because we didn't do that. We trusted the MOT history and the seller, and look what happened. And finally we learned that if you want to do a camper conversion, make sure you buy a young van or a new van, because they're not going to let you down. You're going to have some warranty on it, and also it's going to last a lot longer. But that said, if you only plan on using it for one trip like we actually did, make sure you get it finished and you get out in it before the MOT ends, because that way you can avoid what happened to us. So have we got any future plans? Well, the short answer is no. After losing so much money, we don't have any plans or money to actually start a new van build. It isn't feasible at the moment. However, doing a van build is something I've wanted to do for such a long time, and starting and not being able to finish one will just make me want to do one even more in the future. So at one point, yes, I will probably do another van build, but will it be anytime soon? No. Will it be within the next couple of years? Probably not, because of how much it costs. Well, that about wraps up this video, and it is probably the worst video I've had to make on this channel so far, and it's been a massive disappointment. But anyway, if you want to see more travel content, make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow along. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get notified when I release a new video, and make sure you like this video to cheer me up a little bit, because this was a really disappointing video. I've got some really good ideas for videos planned this year, so just make sure you stay tuned, and remember, keep exploring.